Hi, good afternoon. This is Dr. Pearson. It's probably morning, but I, as an herbalist, I just want to be able to share with you some things about the immune system and how it is designed to protect us from everything foreign that we come in contact with. And if we have a healthy immune system, there's nothing that we have to be concerned with. Everything that comes in contact with us, whether we eat it, drink it, or if it gets on the skin, it is either scheduled for by the body, scheduled for assimilation and use, or it is scheduled for elimination. So again, I'm Dr. Pearson with Pearson's Herbs, and let's get right into it. And one of the things I want to share with you will be the part of the immune system. We can't get into all of it now, it's just too much. And also how we can naturally enhance our immune system by doing things that God has given us. 8 doctors that they don't cost us anything. So we'll talk about those, and then we'll talk a little bit about some of the herbal formulas that we can use to jumpstart our healing process or just to balance the system and cleanse it out. So let's get right into it. Again, I thank the promoters for this opportunity, and I trust that you will have something that you can remember and say, yes, let me do this. Let me start taking care of myself, because I can tell you, you can be happier, healthier this year, and you can do that naturally. Naturally. There's nothing that we cannot do naturally that will help us. Components of the immune system. There's the thymus, the bone marrow, the spleen, lymph nodes. All of these are part of the immune system. There's many types of cells that are part of the immune system. The lymphocytes, the platelets, T lymphocytes, all of these cells make up the immune system. The macrophages. And by the way, don't worry about trying to take notes or anything. There will not be a test. There will be no test on this. You will. This is just to give you an appreciation of what God has done to keep us healthy. And a healthy immune system can take care of everything. These macrophages, they engulf these bacteria and get them out of the body. The NK cells, these are the green berets of our immune system. And they actually destroy virus-infected cells. They can destroy them. The neutrophils, these neutrophils, they engage in chemical warfare. And again, there's 14 or so different types of cells that make up the immune system. And I just wanted to share a couple of these with you to show how fearfully and wonderfully we are made. This is stuff that's happening all the time in our systems. Going through the blood, there's messengers that are looking to detect anything foreign and finding out what we can do to get rid of it. Now, to naturally enhance our immune system, let's talk about these 8 natural doctors. And before I get into this one, let me tell you, the number 1 doctor is faith and trusting God. Give it to Him. We have no power of our own. So please, let us put our faith and trust in God. That being said, let's use these other natural doctors that He has given us to keep our systems healthy. Fresh air. You can live without a lot of things for a long time. Air is not one of them. So let us practice filling our lungs full with oxygen and purifying the blood. Negatively charged ions in the air is great for us. And that is, after a rain, go outside and breathe deeply. Inhale deeply. Everything depends on your neighborhood now. We want to keep ourselves safe. But fresh air purifies, destroys, or render inactive many types of bacteria, viruses, and other harmful substances. So inhale slowly through the nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Temperance. Well, we know about temperance. Temperance means keeping everything at a balanced level. Don't overdo anything, and completely abstaining from those things that are harmful to us. And I don't need to get into what's harmful for you. Everyone knows what is good for you, and they know what's harmful to you. Sunshine. We need 20 or 30 minutes of good sunshine every single day. This lowers the cholesterol, reduces our heart rate, increases the oxygen content of the blood. Get out in the sun. Very important. Benefits of moderate exercise. Now, this is an exercise program today and this weekend and so forth. So in addition to all of the other things, exercise improves the mobility of these neutrophils and other cells in the immune system that are running through the body, trying to find and kill viruses and bacteria. I'm telling you, a healthy immune system, no problem. You're going to be okay. So get yourself some moderate exercise. Another one of the natural doctors that we can use that costs us nothing, unless you buy your water. There is a little cost there. But we are all in some state of dehydration. So please drink your water. If you have to drink tap water, no problem. Boil it for 10 minutes. Set it off, let it cool, and then just pour off the top and drink that. Excellent water. The chemicals are gone, gone up in steam, and the heavy phosphates and the other things that may be in the other things in the water will have settled to the bottom of the pan. So you don't have to run out and buy the expensive waters to get good water. You can make it yourself by just boiling your water. All the cells in the immune system, they need water. And water has a lot of other properties. Hot and cold showers. If your blood pressure is awfully high, you can put your feet in a bucket of cold water. And what will happen is the body will say, we've got an emergency down here in our feet. And so the blood will rush down there to warm up that area. And in doing so, it will lower your blood pressure. Or you can get in a warm tub. The warm water in the tub will relax, and it will relax your arteries and allow them to be more flexible and open, and the blood will flow better, hence lowering your blood pressure. The hot and cold showers, that is one of the absolute best ways to build your immune system. 3 minutes hot, 30 seconds cold. Do that 3 times. And I have been told that is an excellent way to build the immune system. Now, I'm okay with the 3 minutes hot. I'm just still working. Pray for me. I'm still working to get that 30 seconds of cold water. But I can assure you it's good for you. I'm just not quite there yet. So please, let's get the water we need. And rest, the simple thing about rest is all of the healing that we do, that your body does, 90% of it is done between 8 o'clock at night and 3 or 4 in the morning. Those are the optimum hours for healing. And the antibody response, the assist these natural killer cells, the T lymphocytes, all of these things work much better when we're getting good rest. And the last doctor we want to talk about is nutrition. For immune health, the best advice is to eat a well-balanced diet, high in fiber, low in fat, and rich in whole grains. In other words, fruits, nuts, and vegetables. Let's go for the veggies. And there are some good fruits there. Let's combine all of them. But what we need to be aware of is that when you eat fruit, we need to eat that either before the meal or just by itself, because fruit digests right away. And you don't want the fruit hanging around in your 98-degree oven, waiting for the mashed potatoes or some of these other things to be digested before it goes. So let's eat our fruit first and get that out of the way. Now, herbs. Again, being an herbalist, for the last 30 or so years, we have used herbs to stimulate the body's immune system, to give you extra nutrition. And there are immune system builders. And what we do is we put formulas together. We put 4 or 5 different herbs that are good to cleanse your blood, all the organs, special ones for the liver, special things for the kidneys, special things for the colon. And there are other special herbs that are immune system builders. So let's talk about the lung formula. Just for an example. In the lung formula, we use an herb called mullein, one called fenugreek, eucalyptus, recognize eucalyptus, L-campaign, and comfrey. Now, mullein, and this is how it grows, is good for bronchitis, inflammation, antispasmodic, coughs, breathing, issues of the lungs. Fenugreek is a good expectorant. It's a mucilaginous effect, removes mucus from the body. I'm telling you, there is a plant for everything. Eucalyptus is an antiseptic, so it's going to cleanse and kill bacteria and things that are good. It helps relieve upper respiratory distress. Good for lung diseases and bronchitis. That eucalyptus, L-campaign, it's a tonic, it's an antiseptic. So as you can see, these herbs, if we use them together, they are specific to help you to breathe better, to take care of all of those things that are going on in the lungs. Now, for instance, you have a thyroid issue. The thyroid is an organ that primarily uses iodine. It uses other things. And so in our thyroid formula, to help build up the thyroid, we use kelp, parsley, Irish moss, watercress, and black walnut. The kelp has many vitamins and minerals, and it has those trace minerals that you can only get from the ocean. So that is a good thing to have in there. The watercress, also rich in minerals, vitamin C, iron, and it has naturally occurring iodine. So these types of herbs are the ones we put together to enhance the thyroid. Prostate formula, cleavers, gravel root, and you may have heard of saw palmetto berries. That's a popular one. Uva Ursi, echinacea is popular, but the Uva Ursi, it's an astringent, a diuretic, an antiseptic. The leaves are used. Relieves pain from cystitis, good for chronic urinary problems. Relieves excess bloating due to water retention. And this is what the Uva Ursi berry looks like. Cleavers, that's a special one. It's excellent for the health of the prostate. The gravel root, specific, and exerts a special influence upon the renal and cystic. In other words, your kidneys and your bladder. Excellent, excellent herbs. And saw palmettos, we know that it's a tonic and also tones and strengthens the reproductive system. And it's used, to shrink those enlarged prostates and infections. So men, that's what we need. Liver cleansers. So many things going on with the liver. The liver really is the engine for the body. Chemical factory, I'll put it that way. So milk thistle, dandelion, barberry. That's a formula that we put together. And there are things in the milk thistle that are excellent. It stimulates the liver. It blocks the allergic and inflammatory reactions. And this is what it looks like. You just can't get around it. If you have a liver issue, you want to be sure to have, dandelion, milk thistle, and barberry to use to jumpstart that liver to being better. That's dandelion. We all know about dandelion. The barberry That is excellent, excellent for your liver. It's a liver cleanser. Helps the secretion of bile. It increases bowel functions, and it just strengthens the body. So these are some of the things that you want to use. As herbalists, again, Pearson's Herbs, for our colon cleansers, we use aloe, senna, and fennel, and they are excellent. The aloe stimulates that peristaltic action. We all know what aloe looks like. Senna, it helps to get rid of parasites, and we all have parasites. Vegetarians have parasites, so we all want to periodically use a parasite cleanser to cleanse our bodies. Cleans the colon, and it has a laxative effect. The senna, that's what it looks like. Now remember, we can significantly increase our quality of health well into our golden years by taking charge now. Now is the time to be aware of what types of fuel we are giving our systems to run on. We deserve the best. For more information, please contact us, and I would be happy to share my testimony with you. We can do consultations. You can go to the website, take a look at different